It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the San Francisco 49ers. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Now they'll pitch it out here. He's got room to run right at the start. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 21 yards, more than you could ask for on the game's first play.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game. And, man, you can see why.
They'll run. This is Jaylen Warren. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
Couple of explosive runs here to start the drive, and now you got to ask yourself, what's the counterpunch? I think as this defense continues to pack themselves in tight, this is a prime opportunity to try to take a big shot downfield.
They're going to go play action with Howard. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
The RPO, that one is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Oh, big hole left side to the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 94 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
Makes the score Niners 7, Steelers 3. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for San Francisco.
Both teams seems ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Whoa! And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Play action. It's Howard. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Howard. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and you know they missed on that long attempt. At least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. On 4th down, the Steelers turn to Cameron Johnston to punt. Back deep for the Niners, Jacob Cowling. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Forced to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble. And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the first quarter of play. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now it's McCaffrey. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. For his corner spot, Jamel Dean ends that play.
On the tackle. A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
Now facing 3rd down and 10. To throw, it's Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively, it'll set up a fourth down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. Here's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
In trouble, and down he goes. Come to the line, got some work to do now. It is second and long.
11 yards. It's second down.
Here's Howard. They convert downfield, but it is caught. That's how to dig yourself out of the hole. A pickup of 18, much more manageable. 3rd and 2 coming up. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. 3rd down and 3. Out of the gun, it's Howard. He gets this one complete to Pittman.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
Off the play fake, here's Howard. Again, they target Pittman. He's got another catch. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 35-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Warren. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Howard to throw it here, 3rd and short. Able to find Pittman, it's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First down, Steelers.
From the gun, it's Howard. That is caught. And he's in. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers are on top. It's now 10-7.
49ers 7.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now, Watkins on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
First and 10. Purdy. That's complete to Kittle, the tight end. Timeout 49ers. That is their second, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Purdy now on second down. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. From the gun, it's Purdy. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. And, they will not be able to get the snap off. They run out of time, and that will do it for our first half. Points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Now Watkins on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. From his corner spot, Jamel Dean ends that play.
On the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. To throw, Purdy. Open man, Dejon Stribling. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run here with McCaffrey. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Cameron Hayward, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
Brings up second and 9.
This will be second and 9. Throwing is Purdy. Over the middle, it's caught by Stribling. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
At the 49-yard line.
Now Purdy. Oh, Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line. And down he goes. Patrick Queen in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. That'll bring up 2nd and long. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11. To throw is Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey to the 20. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers are on top. It's 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, yeah. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They're going to go play action with Howard. Out to his right. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Now a 2nd down throw from Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes. That's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receivers.
And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. And the shotgun, it's A-Rob. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big 4th down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Right back to Pearsall again. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Out of bounds, just a little short. Need to pick it up on 3rd down. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Makes the score Niners 21, Steelers 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return coming from the 14. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Play fake to Dowdle. And now Rodgers. Open man downfield. It's Pittman. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
I'll pick up of 44 yards on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
A-Rod down to throw on first down. Oh, an ill-advised throw there. It's an interception. Picked off by Ashtyn Davis. And the Niners are going to take over here at their own 22.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he's going to be marked out up around the 33. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
33-yard line.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up
2.